Praise Yah, the sovereign, the creator of heaven and earth. He can roll up the heavens like a scroll. What can you do with that? This Yah, shalom, shalom, everybody. I'm back with another presentation, another lesson. And this one is called The Key to Salvation, Turning It. All right. I'm doing this one because I've seen a lot of I guess you could say simple-minded, or just a lot of people who don't really understand what's going on when they reading these scriptures, because they ask these questions like, who's your mediator? How y'all being forgiven for your sins? You don't have an altar. You don't have Levites. You don't have this. You don't have that. You need JC. That's what JC is for. So I'm doing this presentation, like I said, this lesson based on those type of comments and those type of thinking. We're gonna start right now where all the Torah Israelites, they know where I'm going first. So let's go to Hosea 3, and we're gonna read that. And I'm gonna be reading right now from the KJV, and then we're gonna go to the JPS a little bit later. We'll be going back and forth between those two. So let's go ahead and start it off with Hosea 3 in the KJV. Then said Yah unto me, Go yet, love a woman beloved of her friend, yet an adulteress, according to the love of Yah toward the children of Yasharal, who look to other Elohims and love flagons of wine. So I bought her to me for 15 pieces of silver, and for a homer of barley, and a half homer of barley. And I said unto her, Thou shalt abide for me many days. Thou shalt not play the harlot. Thou shalt not be for another man. So will I also be for thee. For the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king, and without a prince, and without a sacrifice, and without an image, and without an ephod, and without a teraphim. Afterward shall the children of Yasharal return and seek Yah their Elohim and Dawood their king, and shall the fear of Yah and his goodness, and shall fear Yah and his goodness in the latter days. Okay, so this is the scriptural basis of what we say when we rightfully make the claim that right now it's not about a mediator. Right now, according to the scriptures, that the kingdom or the nation of Yasharal will go many days without that national covenant. So what it says we can take it in reverse. It says that we'll go many days without these things. So once we return, we will have a teraphim, we will have an ephod, we will have an image, which is just a national image. We will have a sacrifice. We will have a prince, and we will have a king, because we will be at that point in time recognized as the children of Yasharal. So right now we're living in that time where we don't have these things. So what can we do in order to get these things? We're going to go to 1 Samuel 7 and 3. 1 Samuel 7 and 3. And Samuel spoke unto all the house of Yasharal, saying, If ye do return unto Yah with all your hearts, then put away the strange idols and Ashtaroth from among you, and prepare your hearts unto Yah, and serve him only. He will deliver you out of the hands of the Philistines. Then the children of Yasharal did put away Baalim and Astaroth and serve Yah only. Now, right here, we know this. I believe this is the part where the Philistines had taken the Ark of the Covenant, and Yah had gave them, he diseased, cursed them with hemorrhoids. Um, so the Philistines was giving back the Ark of the Covenant, but the children of Yasharal was in mourning for all the days that they were without. They were without the Ark of the Covenant. And this is Samuel here telling the people, because they were getting smited by the Philistines also. And Samuel was telling them, hey, I mean, if you want to win your wars against your enemies, then what do you have to do? You have to turn back to Yah. You got to put away those strange Elohims and serve Yah only. All right, now let's go to 2 Corinthians. 2 Corinthians 7. We're going to go 7, 11. We'll start at 11. We may go all the way to 22. But let's go ahead and start. Thus Solomon finished the house of Yah and the king's house, and all that came into Solomon's heart to make in the house of Yah and in his own house. He prosperously affected. And Yah appeared to Solomon by night and said unto him, I have heard thy prayer and have chosen this place to myself for a house of sacrifice. If I shut up heaven that there be no rain, or if I command the locusts to devour the land, and if I send pestilence among my people, if my people which are called by the name shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sins and will heal their land. Now mine eyes shall be open and mine ears attent unto the prayer that is made in this place. For now I have chosen and sanctified this house, that my name may be there forever, and mine eyes and my heart shall be there perpetually. As for thee, if thou wilt walk before me as Dawood their father walked, and do according to all that I have commanded thee, and shall observe my statutes and my judgments, then will I establish the throne of thy kingdom according as I have covenanted with Dawood thy father, saying, there shall not fail thee a man to be ruler in Yasharal. But if ye turn away and forsake my statutes and my commandments which I have set before you, and shall go and serve other Elohims and worship them, then will I pluck them up by the roots out of the land which I have given them. And this house which I have sanctified for my name will I cast out of my sight, and I will make it to be a proverb and a byword among all the nations. And this house which is high shall be an astonishment to everyone that passes by, so that he shall say, why hath Yah done this unto this land and unto this house? And it shall be answered, because they forsook Yah Elohim of their fathers, which brought them forth out of the land of Kemet, and laid hold on other Elohims, and worshipped them, and served them. Therefore hath he brought all this evil upon them. All right. So what is this saying basically? Yah's telling Solomon that, hey, you did what I wanted you to do, what it was foretold for you to do, that you was going to build my house, and since you build it, I'm going to keep my eyes and my heart there always. But let's go to verse 14. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face. Again, that's possessive, singular, it's personal. Yah is talking, so he's saying my face. And turn from their wicked ways. Okay, let's go down to verse 19. But if ye turn away and forsake my statutes and my commandments, which I have set before you, and shall go and serve other Elohims and worship them, then will I pluck them up by the roots out of my land which I have given them, and this house which I have sanctified for my name will I cast out of my sight, and will make it to be a proverb and a byword among all nations. So you know, we know that this happened. It happened to the children of Yasharal, that they were plucked out. They were plucked out of the place where they were put because they forsake Yah, the only true Elohim. Hey, there you go. Right now, where we're going to go next, we're going to go to Isaiah 58. Let's go to Isaiah 58. And let me just clear this out. Where we at? Let me find my place. Sorry about that. Can't find my place. Okay, this is the famous chapter where a lot of the street, a lot of guys on the street, they love quoting this. We're going to read it from the JPS. Cry with full throat, without restraint. Raise your voice like a ram's horn. Declare to my people their transgressions, to the house of Jacob their sins. To be sure, they seek me daily, eager to learn my ways, like a nation that does what is right, that has not abandoned the laws of its Elohim. They ask me for the right way. They are eager for my nearness of Yah. Why then we fasted? Did you not see? When we starved our bodies, did you pray? Did you pay no heed? Because on your fast day, you see to your business and oppress all your laborers. Because you fast in strife and contention, you strike with a wicked fist. Your fasting today is not such as to make your voice heard on high. Is such the fast I desire, a day for men to starve their bodies? Is it bowing the head like a bulrush and lying in sackcloth and ashes? Do you call that a fast? A day that Yah is favorable? No, this is the fast I desire, to unlock feathers of wickedness, to untie the cords of thy yoke, to let the oppressed go free, to break off every yoke. It is to share your bread with the hungry, and to take the wretched poor into your home. When you see the naked, to clothe him, and not to ignore your own kin. Then shall your light burst through like a dawn, and your healing spring up quickly. Your vindicator shall march before you. The presence of Yah shall be your rear guard. Then when you call, Yah will answer. When you cry, he will say, here I am. If you banish the yoke from your midst, the mincing hand and evil speech, and you offer your compassion to the hungry, and satisfy the famished creature, then shall your light shine in darkness, and your gloom shall be like noonday. Yah will guide you always. He will slake your thirst in perched places, and give strength to your bones. You shall be like a watered garden, like a spring whose waters do not fail. Men from your midst shall rebuild ancient ruins. You shall restore foundations laid long ago. And you shall be called repairer of fallen walls, restorer of lanes for habitation. If you refrain from trampling the Shabbat, from pursuing your affairs on my set-apart day, if you call the Shabbat delight, Yah's set-apart day honored, if you honor it and go not your ways, nor look to your affairs, nor strike bargains, then you can seek the favor of Yah. I will set you astride the heights of the earth and let you enjoy the heritage of your fathers, Yaakov, for the mouth of Yah has spoken it. Okay, this is a deep chapter, and we're going to get into this on how this is part of the key to salvation. We'll be back. I'm going to go ahead and end this right here. I'm going to try to make them a little bit shorter, but we'll be back with part 2. Shalom.